GSquare is a best-in-class real estate developer committed to creating gated plot communities across prime locations spanning India's southern belt. And we caught up with GSquare's CEO, Ishwaran, to learn more about the company's mission, vision, and future ambitions. Here are the highlights. GSquare is among Tamil Nadu's leading real estate developers and among South India's largest plot promoters, developing personalized plots and land parcels across Chennai, Coimbatore, Trichy, Hosur, and some of Bengaluru's upcoming and most sought-after residential corridors. Equipping its residents with world-class amenities and facilities, GSquare has made the dream of owning a plot come true for over 4,000 customers and counting. So thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you so much.
And for the sake of some context setting, Chennai's real estate landscape has, of course, experienced extreme cycles of boom and bust. So what do you make of the current real estate climate? I mean, do you believe the city has reached a saturation point, or are the best years still ahead of us?
First, I don't think the city has reached a saturation point, because the last financial year that happened, that's been the best of all years for Chennai real estate being specific. And obviously, the consumers' preferences of what they want to buy and where they want to buy has shifted. But it's been very robust in terms of the sales happening, in terms of the registrations happening.
Well, sir, you just referenced the last financial year. The figure is staggering. What's made it possible?
This has primarily happened because of, I think, few primary reasons. The one being that I thought we identified the right opportunities that's available in the market. Unlike, we didn't do any apartments or a villa project. We were primarily selling into the plotted development space. So there was a lot of inherent demand for that, and we were able to capture those inherent demands that's available in the market. And we were able to scale up very, very fast. Sure. So we were able to scale up from one project, which was there when we started the company 9 months back, of this housing business 9 months back, to 30 projects which are operating right now. And we also spread across the geographies. It's like we're operating Chennai, Coimbatore, Hosur, Trichy right now.
Absolutely.
So I think that we used the opportunity. We saw there was an opportunity that the customer wanted it. A lot would go to the team also, that they were really motivated to do this kind of numbers.
Well, sir, let's go a bit more granular. What do you think is the key to creating superior living spaces that truly stand out in this market?
See, everybody wants to live comfortably, and that is for taken, right? But they have to compromise because of whatever reason, because of the budgets, because of they're not able to find the right property that they want to buy, or it could be also because of the fact that the builder promised something and then the delivery was something else. Okay, all these things are happening on a daily basis, and you can't really avoid that, because it's how real estate industry operates, right? What we said is, we're going to give you a plotted development space and you build the way that you want. And that's an ample amount of freedom for anybody to do it, right? And when you're doing it in a location which is very right location, not in the suburbs, not like 40 kilometers down from the heart of the city, not like that. When you're doing everything in the heart of the town, right, makes a lot more easier for anybody to come and do up the space that they like, the way they want to.
Sure. Well, sir, there are many builders outside of Coimbatore, outside of Chennai, that are now entering these particular residential real estate markets. So what's the key to GSquare remaining competitive, winning over the client and withstanding the competition?
Interesting, question that you asked me, but See, as I was saying, we have been into only 9 months into this real estate plotted development business, but we have been into the aggregation space of real estate for the last 12 years. In this 9 months, the kind of numbers that we have been achieved has been phenomenally also due to the fact of what we are able to offer to the consumer in terms of a product.
Sure.
Okay. When I say that, I mean that one, we offer, every project comes with a lot of amenities, okay, which is not seen at all in any such product community at all ever. So if you look at only amenities in apartments and a villa community, right? So where do you see an amenity in a product community? But we do that. There's at least a minimum of 20 to 150 amenities that we offer based on the project size and scale. So that makes a huge differentiation of what we offer to the end consumer, one. And two, we are always located in the right locations, okay, like on the main roads and on the heart of the city kind of locations. So what it does again, if anybody else was doing a similar project, they might have done an apartment there or a villa project there, but we are comfortable doing what we are doing, and hence we are doing that. So the locations which we do are fantastic locations for anybody to come, build and live the same day. It is not that the infrastructure has to come, the infrastructure is all available, ready-made. Third point is that our legalities are very, very superior, very superior. We have sold to above 4,000 odd customers.
Right.
So imagine we have not got even one legal hassle anywhere in this last 9 months of operation. 4,000 customers, but not even one legal, questions. Not even one legal problem. You can check on the internet. You'll not even find one legal issue that's come. If you see on the plotted development space, right? So primarily what happens is always a legal check.
Right.
But we don't have anything, so all our things are hassle-free. So that makes it very, competitive edge is what I would say. Fourth point is that we also offer a 5-year free maintenance, okay, which nobody else does. So all these things which I'm talking to you is something which is very, very unique to us, and which nobody else have done ever at all. So even though the competition comes and they may want to replicate what we do, they may want to duplicate, but I think we stand for what we give, and we always delivered on the promises of whatever we said. And the amenities, the legal part, the sizes, the location, so everything has been whatever we've committed to the consumer till now. So I think all these things will stand apart. And apart from that, I think the kind of brand building that we have done, right, now everybody wants to buy from us.
Of course.
It has made me the #1 in Tamil Nadu real estate already.
Right.
Okay. So which means that everybody wants to buy from me. It's because of what we have done also, right? So I think all these things is going to be a definitive competitive edge for us. No matter anybody comes from Bengaluru, Bombay, anybody comes and tries to set up a shop here, we will be very, very successful, like how we have been successful all this 9 months.
Well, over and above the points that you've just mentioned, GSquare is of course known as a very green living friendly brand, an environmentally friendly brand. To what extent does that factor into your design philosophy?
We've been very environment friendly, right? Environment friendly in the sense that we do a coastal cleanup drive that happens every week in Chennai, that we have been doing it for the last 8-9 weeks. Obviously, that we have been doing well as a business, so we want to definitely do something back to the society. Right. And it is not a marketing initiative, is what I'm trying to tell you. So if it's a marketing initiative, it'll be like one-off initiative, and then you just leave it, right? So, but we do it week on week, and we have been doing it for 8-9 weeks already. So, which means that we are committed to what we want to do to the society. And that has got us a very good response in terms of a brand reach. And that has got us a very good feeler from the consumer also, saying that, yeah, these guys don't only sell and market, but also take care of the environment as such.
Well, with that, it's time for a short break, but our special feature, GSquare presents Your Plot, Your Home, Your Way, continues on the other side. We'll be right back. welcome back to our special feature. GSquare presents Your Plot, Your Home, Your Way. And our conversation with GSquare CEO Ishwaran continues. What's your view on Chennai as a real estate investment destination, sir?
Chennai has been a very stable market is what I would say.
Sure.
In the last 8-10 years, there has been significant amount of supply in the apartment space.
Right.
Okay, because of the significant amount of supply that's happened in the apartment space, and there is obviously an unsold inventory, a lot of unsold inventories also in the apartment space. Our apartments has not appreciated much at all. So what you are able to buy for possibly 2-3 years back, you'll be able to buy it at the same price right now on an apartment side.
Sure.
But when you're talking about acquisition from a land, acquisition from a plotted development space, there's been a phenomenal appreciations because of the unavailability of the lands in those locations which you have been wanting to buy. And I think in the last 8 years at least, the land acquisition has happened at least 300%, at least minimum, across micro markets.
Right.
So if you're looking at investment appreciation, obviously lands becomes a lot more interesting proposition for appreciation than apartments or any other categories of real estate.
Well, sir, all facts and figures aside, real estate is ultimately a very human business, and GSquare is known as an employee-first company. So to what extent does that factor into your corporate DNA, prioritizing the employee and his or her career path?
See, employees always come first for us because if we're able to achieve so much in such a short duration of time, it's been very predominantly because of the employees that we have, very much. When we started, we were at 1-2 people, and then now we're at 400 strength. So 9 months, we moved from 2 to 400 kind of a strength. And the kind of things that we do for the employee is also, I don't think anybody else in any Indian company even does those kinds of initiatives at all.
Sir, if you could share some examples.
Yeah. First 40 employees in the company got themselves for half a ground of plotted development space at OMR, okay?
Wow.
So we are a very much employee-friendly company. We believe very genuinely that employee has to earn for the companies to earn money. It is not that the company will earn money and then will share it to employees. The employee has to earn money for themselves so that the company will earn automatically. So that's been the objective of the company, and it's worked till now very well.
A great management philosophy. Are there new unexplored areas of property development that GSquare intends to tiptoe in the future?
I won't say property development as such, but we are definitely looking at different business verticals in the same thing that we're operating. We just now launched yesterday a GSquare Industrial Estate, which caters to industrial lands for industries to come and set up a shop at Arakonam.
Sure.
So we just started that business. We have been doing that business of land aggregation for the last 12 years, but we've just brought it into umbrella of GSquare Industrial Estate, and we have structured it. And that's a 400-acre parcel, industrial estate parcel that we have, and we intend to sell it to all the industries. That's another vertical that we have started very recently. And I think that vertical itself would contribute a huge amount to the top line.
Well, sir, what inspired you to associate with legendary cricketer MS Dhoni, and what about his persona essentially helps resonate with GSquare brand's underlying values?
MSD has been a phenomenal, cricketer, legend, loved by everybody in the country, right? And what he has achieved is no other Indian cricketer has even achieved whatever he has achieved.
Sure.
And he has a lot of connect to the Chennai because of CSK. So a lot of connect. So we thought a brand endorser like Mr. MSD will do a world of good to the brand. We know that when we are having somebody like Mr. MSD to endorse the brand, right, it comes with a lot of responsibility on us also. It is not like we have an endorser and we are not responsible enough about it. And we have become more responsible after Mr. MSD started endorsing our projects. We are more sure about whatever we want to do because the expectations from the consumer has a lot increased after somebody having like an MSD, like a brand endorser, right? Because it connects to the audience instantly, and they start seeing us as a big brand instantly.
Right.
Okay. So we are very responsible about that fact, one. And from a synergy point of view, right, we think that for expansion plans that we have and for the newer businesses that we want to do in the real estate space itself, I think MSD as a brand endorser will do a lot of help in expanding geographies for us very easily.
Sure.
And in case we want to do it in Bengaluru, Bombay, or any such locations, I think when we associate with MSD, it's known that this is a big brand. And it would definitely help in terms of the top line and the bottom line as well.
Well, with the 12-year legacy in the business, and I believe over 4,000 happy customers and over 1,000 acres of land delivered, what's next for GSquare? And what do you believe is the underlying key to remaining relevant in the heart and mind of the consumer?
See, there is no escape of the fact that you need to keep the consumers happy, the customers happy. There's no escape of that fact at all.
Customers are king.
Yeah, and in the space of real estate that we are, right, it's a hard-earned money ultimately. Imagine they have to pay EMIs for 15 years and then they retire after the EMIs, and then so a lot of it's a one hard-earned saving money, right? So that needs to be respected at all points of time, as I see.
Sure.
And whatever you promised in terms of the maintenance of the property, in terms of the features, amenities, that has to be kept for a very long time, because we are here to stay. And it is not that we are here, we did 1 year, we are going to leave the next year. No, we are here to stay for times to come. Okay. So I think it's very important for us to stay connected to the customers at all points of time, understand their needs, work accordingly. And it is not that you always end up seeing the bottom line, end up seeing what are the profits that you made. That's there. That's why we're doing business, right? But at every point of time, you need to go and give something back to the consumer who has believed in you. So once you keep doing that, right, I think that will help the brand in a very long run. And that is what we want to stand for. We want to stand for the simple fact that you bought something from us, and it is not that we are leaving you and going just because the transaction is complete. We are going to stay with you till you build the house and you start living there and you start enjoying the community there. So we are here to stay with you for the 10, 15, 20 more years, because you're going to live there for at least 20 more years. So we'll be with you till the time. And we believe we will do that, and that's what we are trying to do also currently.
Well, sir, we applaud you for all of your efforts to date, and we wish you and the entire GSquare Group team all the continued success.
Hey, thank you so much for the time. Yeah.
To better understand how GSquare has established brand loyalty in the business, we spoke to happy GSquare plot owners firsthand.
We have purchased 2 plots in GSquare Beach Walk, which is in Neelangarai. The booking process is very easy. Where we went off, we just got their pamphlet, and we gone through their pamphlet, and it was very easy to purchase. And the benefits were more than the seller to the buyer, because they provided us 5 years free maintenance.
From the day 1 to April 6 when I completed my registration, so till this journey, this GSquare team, like customer relationship management and the customer relationship team, sales team, have been tremendous support and bringing my dream as true.
With that, our special feature, GSquare presents Your Plot, Your Home, Your Way, comes to a close. I'm Pooja Jain signing off. Thanks for watching.